What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today I'm going to focus in on the Carolina Hurricanes landing Eddie Lack from the Vancouver Canucks in exchange for a pair of draft picks. Obviously, Vancouver, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, had a bit of a logjam in net and chose to trade away Lack to help solve that. Ryan Miller, who obviously will be trying to be in the number one next year, and Jacob Markstrom, who's big time in the AHL playoffs, and maybe after 7 years after being drafted is ready to be consistent NHL goaltender. So definitely I think Vancouver doesn't. I don't want to say Vancouver knows what they're doing. The whole Luongo Schneider debacle proves that they just sometimes people can't have good things. But I think holding on to Markstrom was a smart move, and I think for Carolina, adding a good almost like 27. If you lose Ward in free agency or trade him away this offseason, there's your number one going forward. So I think the situation has potential to be a win-win for both sides, particularly with Carolina acquiring a goalie in Vancouver, being able to clear a spot for Markstrom to play consistently, and use those draft picks to help build a winner in British Columbia. So the other thing is obviously Carolina then moved Anton Udobin. That's a separate deal. I'll talk about that in a different piece. But again, I don't hate the move for either side. I think Vancouver has a goalie of the future in Markstrom. And getting him from Florida for Luongo could really be what saves the way they handle that Schneider Luongo debacle. So you ride out Miller for the next 2 years, and then Markstrom's good to go. And what I heard, he was a big reason why the Comets were able to go as far as they did in the Calder Cup playoffs. So, we'll see what happens. But again, Vancouver's not in a bad situation. I know a lot of fans in Vancouver wish they could have gotten more for Lack, but really just the market wasn't there. So you got to make do with what you have, and then go from there. So definitely never a dull moment when it comes to goalies in Vancouver. Couldn't never count on Vancouver trading a goalie. That's for damn sure. Anyway, that's like episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Vancouver Canucks sending Eddie Lack to the Carolina Hurricanes. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.